Welcome back to episode 2 of the Manchester United Football Manager 2021 beta save with me, Bearlenation. Just before we get into today's episode, just a big thank you to everyone that has watched yesterday's video, commented, liked it, and all that jazz. Really appreciate it, and it's wonderful to see everyone engaging with the content. We've signed 2 players, the Premier League is here. Shall we get into it? And here we are then, viewers. Transfer number 1. Welcome Mario Mandzukic. I said yesterday that we would look for another striker, and we found our man. He's 34 years old, £50,000 a week, which I was surprised we could get him on. He'd signed a 1-year deal, and I mean, his mentals are absolutely outstanding still. 20 aggression, 19 bravery, 16 composure, decision 16, teamwork 19. He's strong as an ox with 17. He's got good balance, good jumping reach. Technically could be a little bit better, as I mean, obviously his age is making those just that little bit lower, but for a season or 2 that he'll be here, really happy to have him on board as another striking option. Welcome Mario, and I hope you have a great career here at Manchester United. And welcome to our new centre-back. £45 million he's cost us. Welcome Milan Skriniar. He's come from Inter Milan. He's the 3rd highest paid player at this club on £205,000 a week. He signed a 5-year deal with us. He's the most expensive Slovakian player ever as well with that transfer fee. We were looking at 2 players for this centre-back position, which we said yesterday we would like to improve. It was between Milan and Benjamin Pavard. The reason I chose Skriniar was he cost less overall at £45 million than Pavard was. His wages were a little bit more expensive, but for the position that we're going to play him in that ball-playing defender role, his stats were unbelievable when we look at it. Heading of 16, marking of 17, tackling of 16, positioning 16, pace as well 15, which is pretty good, strength 16, aggression 17, anticipation 16, bravery 17. He's just the all-round package that we needed to just strengthen that defensive area where we know ManU can be a little bit frail sometimes, so I'm excited to see what Skriniar can bring to his team. And again, welcome Milan, and I hope you have a wonderful Manchester United career. Outgoings has been quite a few of those. We've had Lee Grant go to New York City FC for £180,000. The 4th choice goalkeeper at 37 years old was never going to get a chance for us. We loaned youngster Anthony Elanga to Carlisle. Jesse Lingard, a man that did not feature in my plans at all. He had a loan option choice between either West Brom or Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship, which is absolutely ridiculous to say. He chose to go to West Brom, who are going to pay us £145,000 for his services. Youngster Teden Mengi has gone on loan to Plymouth for £1,000. Young Fernando Palestri has gone to Stoke for £54,000. Ethan Galbraith has gone on loan to our local team, Salford, who are owned by, as we all know, the class of 92. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, he's gone on loan to Montpellier for £49,000. Marcus Rojo, a player that I was trying to sell, but no one would stump up the cash for him, so we decided a loan option would be better. He's gone over to France, to Nice, for £180,000 on loan. Young Spanish midfielder Armand Pugnal has gone on loan to Chesterfield for £29,000. And finally, Juan Mata, a player in the last year of his contract, an ageing player as well. Again, looked to try and sell him, but no one would stump up the cash, so he's gone across to LAFC in the MLS for £1.4 million, which is quite an outstanding fee to get for him for someone of his age. After all those transfers, we are left with £231 million in the bank. A transfer budget at the moment of £5.8 million. I did notice this as a new feature here. Next season's minimum guaranteed budget will be £66.31 million. That's always nice to see what we will be getting next season, and we might even get an increase on that. We'll just have to wait and see what season 2 brings. I made a slight change to the tactic, where Pogba is now going to be a box-to-box midfielder. When I looked at his stats, I felt as though this would unleash his dribbling and his first touch better, as well as his passing and technique, which are all in those high teens. As well, his pace, stamina and strength will be used a lot more, which again, 16, 18 and 17 respectively are outstanding. We want to take full advantage of his attributes. and see what he can produce for us in that midfield role. Due to that tactical switch round, that means Fred is now our deep lying playmaker. It was a tough choice between him and Van den Beek, but when I looked at the stats side by side, they looked very similar in technical, mental and physical, so I just gave Fred that edge because he's got a bit more Premier League experience. Pre-season wise, we've had a wonderful pre-season. We beat Club Brugge 1-0, we beat Altrincham 3-1, Salford 4-0, Freiburg 4-0, then Sassuolo 5-1 in a friendly cup semi-final, and then we beat Hearts 1-0 in the cup final. We play 2 games today as we take on Sean Dyche's Burnley and the Portuguese national team. No, sorry, Wolves. We play Wolves today. We'll gloss over that bit. Let's get into this Burnley game. So I've not seen this feature before, or this is a new, I say feature, this is a new screen certainly before the pre-game, where this is your pre-match tactical advice, I assume from your assistant manager, who's suggesting a few little bits for us. He's suggesting putting Matic in instead of Fred, which I'm not going to do. We'll carry on as being positive, increase defensive duties, we'll leave that, and we'll leave tighter marking as well. So the team for today is De Gea in goal, Tellers at left back, Maguire and Skriniar in the centre, with Wan-Bissaka on the right, Fred in the defensive midfield, Pogba and Fernandes in the centre with Rashford on the left, Martial on the right, and Cavani leads the line for us. I'm excited to get into this game. Mandzukic needs a squad number. He wants number 17. We've not got number 17, so I'll give him number 19. This is different as well. There's a few concerns with the tactics from Mason Greenwood, Dean Henderson and Igala, who have not played at all in pre-season, which is probably why they don't understand it. Everyone else seems to be really pleased with the tactic, though, which is good to see. And Cavani is pleased to be making his debut. I'm hoping you're better here, Cavani, than what you were in our Rangers save. I love this as a screen as well. The team sheet before each game. I just think this is such a nice little feature that SI have put into the game. And here we are then, one of the team talks with all new gestures. How do we do this then? So we'll put our hands on our hips, just like that. And we'll tell the boys all the best and have fun. And that's what we need to be doing just in that first game. We'll send Mike Phelan to the... This is a fancy screen, actually. I do like this as well as a screen. You can see all this backdrop here, but we'll send Mike Phelan to that anyway. We've not got time. And here we are then, viewers. The new match engine. Look at it. It is absolutely beautiful. I like all these different data points that can be given to you. Although the first highlight comes to us here, Tellers with the ball in. Oh, and it's headed away by Wood. Not fan of this camera angle. We are on director. Might have to change it to sideline. Tellers into Wan-Bissaka. What can he do? We are playing in our zebra kit today. Tellers finds a through ball to Martial, who's overlapped. Martial, can he square it? He's gone on his own. Oh, Martial, if he'd have pulled that back, that would have been certain to be 1-0 already. Oh, that's disappointing that he's decided not to bring the ball back there. Just on the badges and things as well, viewers, I'm not going to be putting these in until the full game comes out, and then once the Southend series gets underway, we will be putting all badges in, ready for the game. 27 minutes in, we've only had the one highlight so far. It's been a really quiet first half. I think we'll do a shout. We'll demand more out of the boys, because I would like to have seen us 1-0 up here. Fernandes, Skriniar with a long ball to absolutely no one, and Tarkowski picks it up for Burnley now in the centre, and it's played down this left-hand side. Can we defend it? And Skriniar, oh, he's lucky there that the ball's ended up back at De Gea's feet into Skriniar now. What can he do? Plays it out to Fernandes, back to Skriniar, into Pogba in that midfield area, back to Fred into Pogba again. We'll just see if we can knock this speed up a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. Tellers into Rashford now on that left-hand side. Long ball over to Martial, one-on-one. Martial! He's there. Anthony Martial with the first goal of the Manchester United season. First goal of the series in the 38th minute. Good ball by Rashford there from nearly the halfway line to find Martial, who's roamed from his position, got in behind the defence, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and a neat little finish to the keeper's left-hand side. What a wonderful start to the game, and we are 1-0 up already. Expected goals, Burnley have got none at the moment. I assume they've not had a shot. Burnley have not had a shot, and our expected goals are 0.74. As you can see, that is just a straight line. We'll pump the fist like this, viewers. We'll get those fists pumping and tell the boys things are going well, but we know they are capable better. Second half is underway. I wish this screen here would just cut off here, just so you could see this little part here, and then if needed to be extended, it could happen when the events go on throughout the game. Really quiet second half to say it's 65 minutes in. We will make our first substitution of the game. Cavani's not done a lot, he's getting a 6.5, so we'll bring Mandzukic on for his debut as well and see what he can do, see if he can breathe a bit of life into this team. Burnley are playing a flat 4-4-2 as well, and a few of their players aren't looking happy, especially their striker Barnes. 75 minutes gone. We'll praise the boys, see if that has a desired effect. Headed away by Skriniar. 10 minutes to go. Can we clear this ball? This is the first highlight of the second half with 10 minutes to go, and Burnley do have the ball here. And Skriniar, with a dangerous back pass to De Gea, who finds it there. Long ball forward, Rashford on this left-hand side, into Pogba now. Mandzukic, Rashford on this left, drives, and is challenged and doesn't get a ball in, which is disappointing. And Burnley look to break forward again on this right now. And they're just playing it around themselves. Can we win this ball back? They're in here, one-on-one. Oh, and a great save by De Gea. Skriniar as well, muscling Rodriguez there to put him off the shot. And it remains 1-0 Manchester United. That was the only highlight of this second half as well. We've only made the one change as well. 4 minutes to go. And it's going to finish here. 1-0 to us. Burnley have had 2 shots and 1 on target. And there we are. End of the game is here. Martial with an 8.2. Rashford with a really quiet game with a 6.8. Everyone else has done really well there. Over 7s. Skriniar, man of the match on his debut with an 8.2. Already looks a good signing for us. Put our hands together just like this. I don't really know why you put your hands together. Tell the boys it was a bit of a let-off because we are a little bit disappointing there, and we maybe do need to just up our performance levels ready for that Wolves game. We'll do the pre-match press conference. So we've got 3 options of positive, neutral, and negative. We'll be positive, say everything went to plan. Say we're pleased with how Martial went. How was Skriniar's performance? Best player on the pitch by a mile. How do you feel about the use of technology? And I mean, did we even use technology? It seems a really, really pointless question. We'll wag our finger at him. We'll say it's used, as long as it's used selectively and not every game, we don't mind. And are we looking at still bringing anyone into the club? We're not going to discuss it. Never heard of him, so we're going to just remain neutral there. And there we are. 1-0 victory in our first Premier League game, which takes us to 7th in the table. Great start to the season. It was a poor performance, really, to say we only won 1-0, but we'll take the 3 points. Join me again in a minute and we will play the Wolves game. Just before we get into the Wolves game, viewers, 3 more outgoings, 1 permanent, 2 loans. Sergio Romero has got a transfer to Wolfsburg. Again, an older goalkeeper that we probably didn't need as a third choice on £70,000 a week. We've got 3.2 million for him. Decent deal for me. Really happy to have got that for him. Matteo Meji, the youngster, has gone on loan to Ebbsfleet for the season. Son of Phil, nephew of Gary, Harvey Neville, has gone on loan to the depths of Spain's footballing divisions. I think that's the only way you can pronounce it, in the wherever he's gone here with Alzira and we've got £3,900 for him. Enjoy Spain, Harvey. I hope you have a nice holiday, because I think that's all it's going to be. I mean, is that going to aid his development? Probably not. But I don't know. Enjoy your holiday, Harvey. Enjoy your football. Let's get into this Wolves game. We're going to remain unchanged for today's game then, viewers. So De Gea is in goal. Tellez at left back 2 of Maguire and Skriniar, with Wan-Bissaka on the right. Fred in the deep line playmaker role. Pogba and Fernandes in the centre. Rashford on the left, Martial on the right, and Cavani leads the line for us again. I'm looking for some stronger performances from Cavani and Rashford today, who were both really quiet in that last game. Wolves are going to be a tough side, I know that. Everyone, that's just the same as it was before. They're going to be a tough side. They spent a lot of money this summer, and we'll just have to see how we get on, but I'm pretty confident we can get something here today. Always press Joe Martinho. Thanks for that, Mike Phelan. Here we go then. What do we do today? We'll put our hands in our pockets and we'll say Tell the boys that we need to pick up where we left off from last time. We'll go to the tunnel, send Mike to the pre-match, and here we are. First game at Old Trafford. It looks absolutely wonderful in this new match engine. I absolutely love this new match engine. It looks so crisp and clean compared to last year's game. You can tell they've really remodeled it and revamped it. Game is underway. 12 minutes gone and no highlights so far. We have had 2 shots and 1 on target though. It's a low expected goal rate at the moment of 0.15 for us and 0.08 for Wolves. 25 minutes in there and the first highlight finally comes and it does go to Wolves. Is this going to be a Wolves attack or can we win this ball back? They're just playing it between themselves now. Cavani looks depressed but doesn't. And Skriniar picks it up into Bruno Fernandes. Martial on this right, skips past his fullback. Can he get a ball in? He's gone on. Oh, and he's a good effort. Pogba into Rashford. I thought Pogba was going to unleash the trigger. Telles! Alex Telles from the edge of the area smashes the ball along the floor. What a way to score your first goal for the club and to do it at Old Trafford, and such a good goal as well. Good bit of play by Pogba there to pick up Telles, unmarked, drive him forward there, and a lovely finish from him. 25 minutes in, and we are 1-0 up here at Old Trafford. What a goal that is. Lovely bit of play between the boys. I thought Pogba was just going to unleash a shot before he gave it to Rashford. Fernandes corner in, and it's... Oh, Cavani heads it onto Rashford. I thought that was offside. And Marcus Rashford gets his first goal of the season as well. I thought Cavani had messed that up. Let's just watch this again. Cavani with a good header across and Rashford just loses his marker in the 6-yard box and makes it 2-0 after 35 minutes. And that result, well, this result at the moment, takes up to second in the table. Wan-Bissaka in to Fernandes. Fred unleashing effort. Rashford's there. Marcus Rashford with his second goal of the game, his second goal of the season. Good bit of play again. All came from Wan-Bissaka's throw-in into Fernandes there. Fred unleashed a speculative effort, which fell luckily to Fernandes, who found Rashford again in that penalty area, who makes it 3-0 before half-time. I think the 3 points are staying here at Old Trafford. Stranger things have happened in Football Manager, but I'm confident that we can see this through. Let's get into that dressing room. We'll put our hands in our pockets again and tell the boys that we are very happy and to keep it up, and they look delighted with that, the boys. Telles, what can he do? Finds Rashford, back to Telles, ball in. Martial's there, it's 4-0. Anthony Martial has picked up some sort of knock as well, so we'll have to maybe just substitute him to see what it is. It's a little bit difficult to see things when it is down here and you can't see all of it because, well, my face is in the corner, so I apologise for that. But everyone is doing well. We've not really seen much of the defence so far because obviously they've had nothing to do. I do like it that you can see it here though in this screen. I think we'll make our first sub. I keep going up there because that's where it used to be, viewers. So what we'll do is we've got 2 knocks. Martial with a potential foot injury, so we'll bring Daniel James on, and Fernandes has picked up a knock, which is a potential arm injury, but he does want to stay on, so we'll leave him on and just make sure he's okay. He's hampering him a little bit apparently. Telles into Rashford from the throw-in, cleared away by Wolves, but Maguire picks it up, ball at his feet into Telles on this left. Fred, Pogba, what can he do? Back to Fred, who's picked up a booking. The injured Fernandes, Telles, Rashford on this left. Can he get a ball in? Back to Telles. What can he do? Finds Pogba edge of the area. Into Telles. Back to Pogba again. Pogba unleashing effort. Oh, and it forces a good save out of Rui Patricio. I think we'll praise the boys. And I thought we got a penalty there as the corner went through everybody. I think we'll bring Fred off as well, seeing as he has picked up a booking. So we'll bring Van den Beek on for his debut here at Old Trafford. It's 20 minutes to go. We are currently, I don't know where we are in the table. It doesn't say. I need to get used to this new interface a little bit more. 9 minutes to go. Again, we'll just tell the boys. I will get used to this, viewers. We'll praise the boys once again and see if that has an effect on them. Good ratings all round, and there we are, 4-0 victors here at Old Trafford. You can just see the spike in the expected goals there. And our expected goals was 1.3 to Wolves 0.08. Really strong performance all round. Marshall with an 8. He is man of the match. Oh no, it's Teller, sorry, with an 8.1 there at left back. Everyone else getting above a 7, apart from the 2 substitutes, because they didn't have enough time to impact the game. Wonderful, wonderful first half to take us 3-0 up, and we just didn't need to do anything in that second half, as we were 3-0 up at that point. We got the 4th, and that was it, game over. I tell the boys with outstretched arms, well done, that was a good win. I assume this is outstretched arms. I don't really know who talks like this, but we do apparently, and there we are, 4-0. I was a bit worried about that Wolves game. I can't believe we've come away with a 4-0 victory. We'll send Mike Phelan to that as well, and here we are. That takes us second in the table after just 2 games. 4-0, that is unbelievable. We'll leave it there for today, viewers, and what we'll do is if we join me again in tomorrow's episode at 6 PM, we will face Liverpool at Anfield and we will take on Chelsea at Old Trafford. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to smash that like button, share this video around, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.